All right, well, this is pretty much straightforward. Oh, don't want to sit that there, that's hot. Straightforward, but it's always a hiccup in something. These are the leads for the terminal to go on the battery. So if I don't want it on the battery, I want it on the bus bars. That's why I put the bus bars there, so the batteries is not full of wires. But these terminals are too big. And the other terminals, I just put all that stuff in storage. So I'm gonna wire it, but it's not gonna be hot. It's not gonna be connected. So I need to find a place to put this so you can see what I'm doing. First things first is the wires to the lights. I am going to, if I can reach that, put that right here. And I believe the gap is big enough for that. So, going to, and this thing here, I forgot what it's called, but I'm going to put that on this side right here with the rest of it. So I'm just gonna connect that right there, hook it through the firewall back there where this wire came through. I'm gonna hook it through there, but I need to locate my special tool that I use to wire it, because this is to go through the firewall. I took a picture of it, so I will get a better light of it. Took a picture of it, so when I take it off the button, I know which way the wires go. But I need to find my tool, so I'm just gonna set this aside right here. Set this aside right here for now, and reach in and get that wire, connect it, connect that wire, and connect it to this when it's all said and done. Connect everything to that. But the hot side, where's the hot side? It's a good question. Where is the hot side? Right here. Is the hot side. It's a good question. I might have to extend this. I think this is 18 gauge. I might have to extend this a little bit, because that's not going to reach. Yep, like I said, always something. So I need to go to Ace Hardware. I need to go to Ace and get some 18 gauge wire. 18 gauge wire. Or is it 16? Let me double check. Yeah. And since I'm driving that way, I might as well pick up 2 terminals, right? Might as well. Alright, well, always something. I'll be back. Alright, first things first. I am back. Same original spot. I went to Ace Hardware to get some more wires because it wasn't long enough. So first things first is to, and then I had to go to storage because I knew it. I cleaned out the van. I took everything out of the van that I wouldn't need. And yeah, I needed it. So I needed some smaller terminals, and while I was at Ace, I could have spent $3 and buy some, but why when I have a whole box of terminals? And I needed the shrink wrap, and why spend $3-4 when I have some? So I went to the storage to get that, but I didn't have any wiring, so I purchased that. So what I am going to do is cut this, put smaller terminals on there so it can go on the bus bar and not my battery, and shrink wrap it. And when I'm done with this, I'll get back to you. Well, like I said, the engine is hot. Can't really get up in there. Constantly burning myself, and you know I'm allergic to pain, so that's not gonna happen. So in the meantime, I got my hole saw, and I can't use this switch like I really wanted to, because I can't get up in there. So since I can get in right here, I'm gonna put the new switch on this side right here. Have no choice. And then I can wire it, bring it back down here, and take it through the grommet. So let's get started. And there it is. Sweet. All right. So we got that nice little hole. And then we're going to get, disconnect this, slip that through there. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Alright, well, we got this nice and clean cut. It fits through there. Let's wire that through there. Take that all the way back yonder. And then put this. It's too big. That is too big, so I need a washer of some sort. A washer, spray it black. Dang it. I need to find a washer. I need a washer. Put a washer or something right in there. Spray it black, give it an edge like that. Camouflage it, you'll never know. Alright, I am back. Well, I had some camouflaging to do. The hole that I cut was too big, and I didn't have a something to make a grommet or a washer, the hole large enough. But I did have the square top that goes to the hitch that I'm not going to use. So I made a hole inside of that. I put some double-sided tape on there, and we're going to put it right there. Boom. You never know. You never know. Now this probably could be higher, but I'm totally satisfied with the way it is right here. This is the end of it. The wires don't come out like I wanted it to. I was gonna like tape it to the end of this and pull it through, but the wires, they're on there for real. So I disconnected this. I'm going to shove this. Let's pull this out. I'm going to shove this through there carefully and then connect it on the other side. The engine should be cool. I mean, I've been at it for like about an hour working with this thing, finding what works. And let me shove that through the firewall and I'll get back with you. Be back in a minute.
The next day.
Hey there, we are going to finish up what we started yesterday. Had to find some wires, so we got some extra wires to extend this because this is pretty tight. I don't want it that tight. So this, I'm gonna zip tie that right here like that. Bring that around here, and I found some wires that can connect this to this. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then we got this connected on there. The relay is connected to this relay holder. This is the switch, which is going through the firewall inside the van. And these goes to, where is it at? Oh my goodness, this is hella short. This right here need to be cut, and I'm going to wire it across here. That's why I got the extra wire and connect it to the bus bar. That's why I needed the extra long wire. In my intelligent self, went to Ace Hardware, get some wiring because you can buy it by the foot, and it wasn't long enough. So I had to scavenge some wire from the van. So let me wire this. Let me cut and wire this. We're going to put it on the bus bar, and I'll get back to you when it's done. Then we can test it, hit the power, see if we got lights. Be back in a minute. Ouch. Here's the wires that I scavenged. I have to connect to here with some butt connectors. But I thought this was the male, and it's a female, as you can see. So I do have some male connectors. So I'm going to cut this off, put some butt connectors on here, and add the male connectors to this, and then shove it back on here. So let me get that done, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, almost to the finish line. I finished wiring and adding butt connectors and so on and so forth to this wire here. Added that. The butt connectors I added to extend this wire to reach the bus bar. I disconnected the positive to the battery because I didn't want to leave here with a Don King hairdo. So what I'm going to do is, next step is put the positive back on the terminal here. Put that back on there, but it's not exactly hot yet because I took the fuse out so I don't blow it. I'm known to do that. The fuse is right in here. See if I can do this with one hand. I don't think I can do it with the one hand, people. Nope. Anyway, the fuse go in there. Then I'm going to clean up the wire and see if we got power and got some lights. Alright, next things next. Be back in a minute. Well, everything is buttoned up except I do need to clean up the wires. Put some zip ties on there. but that's what it's looking like. This is the moment of truth. Let's hit the switch and see if we got lights. I need to glue this down because this double-sided tape is not sticking that well. Oh, light came on, which means there's power. There's lights. There's lights. We just have to wait till old dark 30 to, I don't want to blind you. Those are bright. Those things hurt my eyes. Eyes are sensitive anyway since surgery, but those are bright. Okay. We got lights. We got lights. Good job, girl. Pat myself on the back. Good job. Well, that's completed. I think I want to aim that over just a little bit, but I need to wait till nighttime to see that. But there we go. We got lights. That job is completed. On to the next.